Well, Baltimore County Executive Johnny Olszewski said the health data here just doesn't line up yet to fully embrace stage one of the economic restart. However, he said the county is in a position to safely relax some of the restrictions. And while announcing what they are, he also provided some clarifications for residents that they had been asking for. First of all, Baltimore County never issued its own stay-at-home order, the county executive said. So when the statewide stay-at-home order expires tomorrow at 5 p.m., that applies for this jurisdiction as well. Also announced today, the prohibition on gatherings of 10 or more people is extended here in Baltimore County. Curbside pickup at retail stores will now be allowed, but curbside pickup and delivery only. Retail stores are not opening. Any manufacturing facilities that are still closed can reopen as long as they follow CDC guidelines. In-person religious services remain closed, and personal services like getting haircuts at salons and barbershops also remain closed. We asked the county executive if concern about people from hot spots like PG and Montgomery counties flocking here played into his decision making.
That was certainly a factor, and the more we open, it's not just opening to Baltimore County residents, it's opening to the entire state and frankly the entire region. So we have to be mindful that we are allowing ourselves to have, once a business is open, you can't test on the way in and know if someone's COVID positive, which is why having the testing and the contact tracing and the PPE is so critical to make sure that our residents are safe when we can fully open up.
And the actions announced today take effect, the county executive said, at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Reporting live from Towson tonight, I'm Kate Amara, WBAL TV 11 News.
All right, Kate, thank you. Meanwhile, Baltimore City Mayor Jack Young gave an update saying the city is not ready to reopen. Lead investigative reporter Jane Miller joins us live from City Hall with details. Jane?
That's right, Deborah. The Mayor Jack Young said the stay-at-home order will stay in effect. The reason? All about testing. Not nearly enough of it, he said, to safely reopen.
The decision to keep a stay-at-home order in place is necessary, Mayor Jack Young said, because the state has failed to provide coronavirus testing resources to the city.
I very much like to reopen, but until the state steps up to the plate and provide us with testing help, it would be irresponsible for us to relax our restrictions.
The decision means city residents must stay at home except for essential activities and some outdoor activities. As we reported, nearly 6 weeks after the state bought 500,000 tests from a company in South Korea, only a few thousand had been deployed. Only a handful of private labs are involved in processing the tests. According to the city health commissioner, the city needs to average 2,700 coronavirus tests per day to have an accurate picture of the spread of the virus. Currently, the average is just 571 per day.
For some time, I know we were waiting for the test to be validated, but I think all jurisdictions kind of have a similar question or in the same position where we all need additional access to testing.
The mayor said he'll review the city's cases, deaths, and testing rates next week to consider any adjustments to the stay-at-home order. He is concerned, he said, of varying levels of restrictions between jurisdictions.
I can't stop people from getting in their cars going anywhere. I mean, that's the problem. The reason why we all should be doing the same thing. But I know each jurisdiction have different, things that's going on there. But Baltimore City, I have to take the responsibility. And I don't want no deaths to be on my hands.
A spokesman for the governor, in response to what the mayor said today, said the governor said the state has helped the city set up community test site and set up that field hospital at the convention center. He did add it's sensible for the mayor to focus on testing. He did not answer whether the city would be provided any of the test kits from the state's supply. Reporting live tonight from downtown Baltimore, I'm Jane Miller, WBAL TV 11 News.